So we are here again after the final of BC1. We have now the final of BC2 female here in court number 2, and in court number 4 we have the final BC2 male. We are watching now Anna Catarina from Portugal against Claire Taggart from Great Britain. In the other court we have Swingampa against Abili Valente from Portugal. And we have the pleasure to have here again Joop.
Hello.
Joop, what's the expectations for this game?
Well, it's an interesting game. Claire is obviously one of the top-ranked BC2 female athletes in the world, and by that probably the favorite for this one. But and Anna, I think, makes her third entrance on this level. But she's been playing very well. She surprised some well-known players in her road to the final. So I'm very curious to see. And we've been practicing with her a few times in her club in Spinho, where you are the coach. So I know her, and I know the potential that she has. And well, my perception is that she's won a lot in consistency in this tournament. So let's see what she can put on the court in this final.
Yeah, the first ball was not the ball that she won for sure. Those players beat one each other in the group phase. At the time, Claire won 5-1, and we will see what Anna can try to do here against this high-level player. But we know that in these moments, some pressure, the nervous, and it is the real big competition of the first big competition of Anna. And during this year, he made the challenge in Zagreb, and she made the final, and are again in the final of one international competition. And during this year, she was the national champion of Portugal, and was a great result for the first time in this career. So we will see now. Claire was not able to put the ball in the right place too, so when I have here an opportunity, and these stops of the movement are really not
great shot.
And it can be, how can this compare with some screams here, a lot of pressure inside of the players, and this is totally normal, isn't it?
Yes, of course. And from what I've seen, she's a player who likes to express the emotions after a good shot, and I think that can really help athletes to get a little bit of that pressure that they have inside out of them, especially. Great shot.
So maybe because even this one of the first competitions internationally is with that pressure, not the pressure, but is most a way to put everything out.
Yeah, we see some of the teams, also a more experienced one, like some Koreans can scream very loud, some others as well, but we also see, for instance, a team of Hong Kong that basically doesn't make a sound even if they would win the Paralympic Games. So every athlete has a way to deal with that, and I think there's no right and wrong. But back to the game.
Claire opened the situation and put here some difficulty with Anna because she plays with the left. The red ball. Joop is helping us to see better. If
From what I see, she has a lining to the jack, but it's very, very close. And she doesn't need to go really to the jack. Like if she can go
place
past
one ball before
the red one.
Stop! Don't stop the ball
No,
in the right place.
What you see a lot is that athletes avoid a little bit that ball that is in their view. In this case, that red ball furthest away from the jack. So she could have been closer from that ball to block Claire's line, and now well, she's
Yes,
closer
it
to the
c-
jack,
and-
but didn't create any problem.
Yeah, and should be a better solution if don't put so many pressure to put the ball in the jack, and after that
Yeah.
can push the ball to the jack.
Yeah, if
and
it's a
then
bit
create a
shorter.
defense. Yeah.
So you create a little gap for yourself to make it easier.
So some small things to even to work the
She has another opportunity. Both 3 balls left, so
but she's looking
it's
to the
not something to
she's looking to the red ball, trying to
Yeah,
push
to
on
push
that
it.
ball.
Yeah, it seems quite a
Distance.
long push. Is that something that she can do well?
At this distance is possible, but it's very long. The ball have to beat very very. She has able to do a good impact in the ball. So we'll see if. But now it's in a
Yeah.
better position.
Yeah, that's. I think if you're not confident with that placement shot, I think this is a good other option, because either, as long as you hit the red, either it can go to the jack or it doesn't block you anymore. And now, well, it's even a little bit in Claire's line, and Anna has an open line again to the jack.
Yes,
So
and maybe in the
she
placement
got
of
out
the
of
ball.
trouble there.
Yes, but maybe in the last ball she is not totally confident with the line of the ball.
Yeah,
and prefer
exactly.
To remove the. Okay. Short ball here, but this ball can be useful in the future in the end of the end.
Yeah.
But now she
One
has to
shot with 20 seconds to go. Not a lot of time
make
to
the
think. I see that she still has a line to the jack.
The ball goes to the left.
That's far off.
So that we will see the reaction here of Claire if she goes trying to make a ricochet in the blue.
Yeah, I think she could definitely use that blue.
Otherwise, she can have some problems there with the reds.
Yeah, they're blocking, and one of them, she obviously doesn't want to push, since it would lose her a point.
Or he's probably maybe thinking if
She could try
She
to
can-
get rid of that front red to make the scoring position a bit easier, but I think it's not necessary. I think she can go for the ricochet.
we know that she has a lot of power, she can think to remove the jack, but this can be a crazy
Yeah, she doesn't have a direct line to the jack, from what
so-
I see.
definitely thinks that you will use the blue to
Yeah, well, more or less.
yes,
Doesn't score, but
But
it
after
really
that-
helps for the next ball.
but now we'll have the opportunity there.
Yeah. Yeah, she can pretty much use the gap between the red and the blue. And then the ball that she throws doesn't have really another option than to score. That's not it.
I think that the floor have there an inclination to the left. I'm just kidding.
Could be.
No, I don't think so.
But, no, this was just a miss.
Yeah.
One more opportunity.
And when you are in the game and then you have the opportunities, you have to try to catch that. She missed the ball.
Ooh,
There's no truth.
still one blue.
One blue. Okay, I'm now looking 1-0 to Claire. Now, what a great ball from the Talon Swangamp against Abilio. 1-0 to. No, sorry, a great ball from Abilio. I'm looking for the other side. 1-0 to Abilio. Great start here from the Portuguese. Putting some pressure on the Thailand, and this Thailand Swangampe is making a great tournament here, and now Abilio putting some pressure here in the talent. And we are watching Yup in the last game. In the BC1 is 2 Thailand, and here we have 1 Thailand, but we have 2 Portuguese.
Yeah.
This is quite good that we have 2 Portuguese in the finals BC2.
Yeah.
And not useful Christina like usual.
No. Christina has made some great results over the last year, and but she was knocked out in the quarterfinals. Already lost the pool game. She didn't seem in her best shape ever. And to have Anna here, I think is a great surprise. And that Abilio Van made the final. Yeah, I don't think we can say it's a surprise since it's an athlete with a great track record. But in this field with the 2 Thailand BC2s, with Marcio Santos from Brazil, some other great players, it's really an accomplishment for everybody to make the final. So
yes,
I think we'll be very happy, especially after his pool phase where he managed to win only 1 out of 3 games, but miraculously passed. Yeah, he must be delighted to be in the final here and even ahead.
Yes, and sometimes
Don't trouble. First ball of Claire, not really what she would have wanted. Ends up just aside the jack. So an opportunity for Anna to get to the jack, and it's a good situation because with a miss she can try again since the blue is very close. So if you can get between blue and white,
seems to be very good.
Great shot.
Yeah. Seeing some games during this competition, Yup, some players in some classes prefer to remove that blue one instead of placing the balls. It always depends of the idea of the player that they have to the game.
Yeah. In this case, with some space between blue and white, I think not a lot of players would remove that, since the blue is also really helping the red to stay in front of the jack. But sometimes when the ball's slightly closer or slightly in your way, you just want to get rid of it. Especially if like placing a ball very accurately is not your specialty. Sometimes it can cost you 3-4 balls to solve the situation, especially in the short game. Yeah, you don't want to lose balls. You need to keep putting pressure on the opponent and trying to
turn the situation.
Yeah, so that you stay with the last ball, because that's where you can always make a change in the game. When it's longer, usually see that athletes are a bit more cautious, a little bit less aggressive, because once you secure a good position, it's not so easy for the opponent anymore to change it.
Yes, and it always depends of the position of the balls, and if are in the left side or right side, or a little in front or and left.
Yeah.
Everything depends of that positions, and perhaps some players prefer to. But
I will try to push here. Yeah.
But we saw that we have the blue.
Yeah.
It's not clear to push that ball.
No, she didn't hit it fully.
Open to go to the jack. So
it's also not a very easy situation for Claire, since that blue is blocked by the red in front of him. She's right-handed, so she doesn't really have a nice line to push that. She may use the red ball.
She will try to. She's
or
using a hard ball.
Push the red and blue in
to
once.
open one situation.
Yeah, that because otherwise it will bother her the rest of the end. So I think that would be the best choice. Yeah. So this is what we were talking about. She solves it in one ball. It's not a very difficult situation for Anna, but she saves balls for later in the end. And, well, both players use 3 balls now. So still,
Everything live.
yeah, a lot of
Everything in
options
game.
for both. The jack is open.
In the other court, Abielu plays long, and Songan plays in the front of the game. We will see. We cannot see easily the position of the balls. So Abielu trying to putting one ball in the back part of the game.
Nice shot here from Anna.
Yes, was a ball was good because he stays close to the jack, but not in front of Claire. She's maybe have the line to remove that ball or try to. Yeah. And again,
Yeah, that's
Claire very well here. She's have been very consistent during the whole competition in these balls of attack.
Yeah, and I think overall over the last few years has really been the female athlete that has been improving a lot. Already making a good result in the mixed competition in 2019 European Championships, I think. Yeah, it's also a nice ball from Anna.
Not making the score, but have now the opportunity to.
Yeah,
try
and
it.
if she can get here to the jack, it's also a difficult situation for Claire with that red one
In front of
in
her,
front. Yeah.
because she plays with the right.
Oh, great shot! Great shot!
Great shot from Anna. Very well done. As you can see, difficult ball here because it's the hardest ball that Anna have, but she controls.
Yes, and it's really well protected by the other red. So curious what Claire's going to do. No, but like Claire, I think
Can
has
have
made huge progress over the last few years, and yeah, you're seeing that there with already a final in the European Championships last year, and now again. Yeah, I think she will be one of the favorites for the medals in Paris as well, and this year in the World Championships.
Claire, she's having one ball in front of her, or however, maybe have one line to try to put the jack out. If you goes
Yeah, and she
and
has 2
she's
balls, so
yes.
she may try to do it in
and
2. First, get rid of that first ball, or maybe go on top of the jack. Yeah, she tried that. So she can try again. She has the blue one behind it, and even if the jack would go out of court,
made 1
it's
point.
not a problem because she's the one closest
But
from the
that's the
cross.
problem if put out the blue one. isn't
Yeah,
it? So
just hitting the blue would be painful because it
Yeah.
would lose another point. But then, yeah, she has only 1 to lose, and she can go from -1 to +1 or +2. So I think it's worth trying.
well done.
Ah,
Well
good.
done.
Yeah.
Well
Knocking
done.
the red one off. Really well played. And, great shot. Always need a little bit of luck with that, but well played from both athletes, I think.
That's what it's nice to see here. The pressure is on in the court, and Claire
Yeah,
as
and
first favorite, but he's very tense here. And
Yeah, and
so
it's good to see that we're seeing really a good level game. And, like we're in really the first year of separate male and female competition.
How it is moments.
Some
Sorry.
people were a bit skeptical whether that would be a good thing, but I think well, so far we've seen great plays.
Sorry, you, because at this moment some drama here because Abielu says that Abil will have one ball left, but Swangampa put the balls out. But I don't see any ball in the wheelchair of Abil. Yes, don't have it. And now with 4 balls, easily can do 4 points. But and I don't know. It's a blue one.
Yeah, it was a great shot, pushing the jag out in the back of the court. Went to the cross, and he has a free play.
Anna trying to take a risk here. Is not a part of the court that she usually uses. However, is trying to.
Yeah, we're trying to get Claire a bit off her game.
But okay, we'll see. Hello, Daniel Elliott, NCG 83, Loreno Cucucci. Oh my God, nice shot. Yes, for sure, was a nice shot from Claire. And be welcome here. It's a pleasure to have you. So a lot of GB, and I want to see the Portuguese here calling for Mana, and Anna missing the first ball here, taking the risk to put the ball around 7.5 meters, and the first ball was not as he wants.
This is a crucial end with a difference of 2. And Claire to start the last end. Anna will really want to win this end to still have a chance in this game. You see, usually if the gap is 3 or more, it's relatively easy to control the end, especially if you can start it. So not a great start, but let's see if she gets any opportunities. Since it's also not a distance where anybody just puts it straight in front of the jag.
So you were talking before, and sorry because I interrupt you because of the ball of Swangampa. This option of World Bossia to create the female, there are some people skeptic about that, and you are watching really an improvement of the girls, and we can see around the world some programs focus on the development of the girls' sport. That was the intention of the World Bossia.
Yeah, definitely, and I think we're seeing that that's working really well. I mean, this game is a great example. Where probably Anna would not so easily make the national team if it would still be mixed competition. In the previous round, we saw the female athlete from Thailand who won the gold there with a very impressive performance. But in a mixed competition, she probably would have never been brought to play. So I think it's great for the development of the sport, and especially for the female classes and athletes. And it's from the result that we've had in the past few years, we saw that it was the right thing to do. And I think we're seeing that on court now as well. So in between, Anna took control of the situation. Good shot with a push that pushed her ball slightly to the side. So plenty of options for Claire, but at least she got closer to the jag. Claire will now need to choose between either pushing that red one off, she has some angle to do that, or squeeze her ball in between the blue and the white, which is also very well possible, but I think she's going to knock it off. She plays that shot very well, very consistently. And
she don't miss
there
it.
she goes. Yeah, that's very well played. Well, Anna still with an open jack, an opportunity to block it again. So,
but Claire is impressive with his
it's very, very, very consistent in this type of shots, and at this distance, it's not so easy. Bit too hard, bit too much to the side. 2 balls left for Anna, and one of them will need to be a very good one to keep a real chance in this game. almost it, but just not.
No, not yet. But until
That
the
ball
last
helps a
everything is
little bit
possible.
because
If touch again and
if
goes
it
to the left,
touches that red,
goes to the jack. But
it will go to the check. But
after that, Claire have four balls to try to solve the problem.
yeah,
And can easily change the situation. And now we see that Anna changed the.
and that one is not with the right direction. So
She changed the.
big chance for Claire to finish it off here. Plenty of space to score a few more points, and that should secure the game.
So the risk of Anna returns to her, and sometimes they thought that they can do points putting the ball long, and but take the risk and try to do something different.
I think wherever you play, there's always a risk. She or her coach probably felt that this was the better chance to win the end, because I think that was the main thing to do. But
And
her placement shots were not accurate enough.
And here there are situations, and if Claire is so accurate with the fast balls, she can put the jack behind and have all three. I don't think that she was gonna do that, but
no, she could.
But she could, and after that try to score the points. But she prefer to place the ball.
I think she.
And now the opportunity continues.
Yeah, the more balls that get behind it, the more attractive the option gets. Yeah, she's definitely thinking about it, and she grabs now her ball to push the titty ball.
And that is the moment.
So
this can be the moment that can change everything in the game.
It's a risk, but it's one
not
worth
too
taking.
much. The ball don't come there.
That's the only thing that she
He's touching the
shouldn't do, because now red is scoring. But she has one more opportunity
to do that or to place. We will see what will be the option. And here is an interesting situation, because his confidence with.
I would always go for the push.
Yeah, to push, and can do 6 points here.
Yeah, 6.
But
ideally, but at least 3-4 points are there. And the placement shot is also not so easy.
And only made one and lost one. So seems to the push shot should be
Yeah, she's going for the push, but it's not good.
That's not good.
That puts Anna back in the game.
And then after B off game, Anna's coming again with some luck here.
Yeah, and
this can be the key point of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, because she took a risk, and of course she had the chance to win the game there. But with how the game had been going, you can wonder if it was necessary to take that risk. Chance trying 2 more times to make an extra point, but even if it doesn't work, go for with 3-0 to the last end, controlling the game.
And we will see if only one. Okay.
Yeah, it's only 1 point. Yeah.
And Claire, at least say for her at least one, at least one.
Yes, I think the crucial thing is how she deals mentally with this, because maybe in her head she was already pretty close to winning this game. She made a decision to try to win it there, but it didn't work, and now it's 2-1 and still close. Because she's still in good position, she's ahead, can start her own end. But she will need to get back to.
Interesting
to
here
right
to think in the difference between the. I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying, but the difference of the personality of the players. One is from Great Britain, and the other from Portugal, more Latin, more emotional. Maybe if the situation was with Anna, she goes down from the next end, but maybe the GB players have more control in that.
I don't know if
because they are more closer on them. I don't know.
Well, I think like athletes who appear calm can inside also be very tense and stressed. So I don't know if the appearance always gives us the right idea about what athletes are feeling. But I think in general, Claire is a pretty stable and balanced athlete emotionally, and I would expect her to be able to deal with this.
And
And
two
a
more
good
points.
first ball will really help her to regain the confidence.
And you, Claire, we will wait until to see the first ball. In the other court, 2 points to Soengampa, turning the life of Abilio very difficult, and the key moment of the game was the second hand when Soengampa puts the ball out. Now coming here to the game, first ball can be decisive here, and we will see what Claire will do.
Great shot.
Great shot and very well done.
Really nice recovery from that last end.
And I'm real the question is, Claire have 27 years and 31. We can be here the first game of a future rivalry.
A future what?
Rivalry between them.
Yeah, well, I think in the way that Anna has been playing here, I think she definitely has the potential to make more results. And I've seen some other athletes, like 2 athletes from Hong Kong, a new athlete from Correia, and there obviously are a few more that can compete with each other. But I hope that that Anna can keep improving her consistency and play at this level, because I think it's really a nice addition to the international field.
So we are watching now this important moment in the game. Good ball here.
Yeah, she opened up really well.
It's not a bad ball here because can help in the future. Filipe assista. Aqui o jogo do Abilio está neste momento a perder 6-1 na entrada do último parcial. Vai ter agora também uma saída de uma bola longa. Vamos ver como é que se portará o atleta português. Mas neste momento 6-1 para o atleta da Tailândia. Yes, perfect pace. The line was not the perfect one, but the pace of the ball was perfect.
Yeah. That makes that it stays on the jack.
But
it's not difficult to get it off, but it costs another ball.
And ball by ball, the goal of the players is having more balls than the opponent in the end of the end.
Yes, we saw it in the second end. Anna created a great position, but Claire with the last ball through the air could knock off her red one. So having the last ball is really important. It's an interesting position.
Tricky situation here.
Even though the jack is very free, neither of them seems to really
have
a direct line to it. Because
Claire
of
have
the
to
red and blue.
go back in the box. And
maybe Claire from the back and Anna from the front
left front.
Have some kind of line, and obviously the jack is very close to the sideline, which can also be an extra
interesting thing
variable.
Here the lines of the players are totally opposed to one of the of each other. Sometimes you have players that the right is in the left.
Oh, that's a wonderful shot.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, it's very difficult when the jack is so close to the line, because when it's slightly off direction, your ball is out, and you need to be cautious with that. So it jumps exactly in front of Anna, but
Anna can try to open the situation, putting the jack out, and returning everything to zero. But Anna have one ball less. We will see.
Yeah, it needs to happen in once.
Good for Anna to try now.
Yes, and it works. Very nice.
Well done, great game here.
Yes,
Great
yeah,
game
that's
here.
really
What a game. Make
a high-level game.
yes in the final BC2. For sure, the both players will be happy in the end with this level. And we are talking that Anna is playing with the left in the left and Claire with the right in the right, and all lines are different. Sometimes we have the same lines almost in the middle
Yeah,
of the box.
yeah.
So we see interesting approach here to talk about it.
Yeah, yeah, that's really gives a different dynamic to the game. Usually allows for more movement of the balls and the jack, as we are seeing in this end. And now we're playing basically a small tiebreak.
Or a
And-
preparation can be.
Or the preparation for that, yes. So Anna with 2 balls left, Claire with 3.
Yeah.
So
Claire have
slight
a
advantage.
a little advantage here.
Yeah, but the good thing is for Anna is that
Have the ball.
she can start,
Yeah.
and if she can put a good ball there, it will be challenging.
1 minute here.
I can imagine she feels some pressure. 1 minute to go with 2 balls.
And remember now the situation in Zagreb that not a good ball.
Speed is good.
Yeah,
But the
pace
direction
was
not so
very very
much.
good. Was perfect the pace of the ball. But now Claire had everything to put an end in the game.
Yeah, here she can finish off the game.
Yeah. So everything is quiet now in the venue to
Yeah.
to watch this situation. The other game is almost already finished, and the moment will be here. Oh, okay, it's a good ball, and I have the opportunity here to try something.
Yeah, she
The position is good for her.
she has
She's
an open
left.
line to the jack and a blue ball that's helping her a bit. The red one may even assist a little bit, so it's quite a
Another
good
two.
chance to get one to the jack. 30 seconds on the clock, that's more than enough time to play one ball. There it comes. Yeah, and the red one helps her a bit.
Yes,
It's good,
but
not exactly what would be the perfect thing to do.
it can
Yeah.
be better if the ball goes to the blue one
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
instead of
Because
stay there.
Now Claire, with her right hand, has a good angle
Yeah.
to knock it off, and we've seen that she's very accurate at it. But under
Only
pressure,
we
still
never
need
yeah,
to see it.
and can. Yes,
Yeah.
this is the pressure of the moment.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. We saw it in the previous end, where
In the last 2 balls.
she missed it twice. Well, one more ball.
Hello, Stephen Owens. Hi, Claire to win the gold. We will have to wait until the last ball. So the game is on. We'll see now. Oh, and she missed. And again, goes to comeback. Surprising here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
We are
Anna's
saying that.
obviously very happy, but she didn't win yet. We're going to tie break.
Yes, but
Of
But-
course, in the third end, she wouldn't have expected to get there anymore.
yes, and making here Joper resume of the game was it was a good game, but I think that Claire gives some points to Anna and give the game to Anna, give the opportunity Anna to go to the break.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think Claire was definitely more dominant in the game.
Yeah.
Basically, with the chance to win all the ends. Missed some pushing shots in the third as well.
And
as
you
in the
are
fourth.
saying that is the best thing that she's doing
Yeah,
all
yeah.
over the tournament, and in the right moment of the
Yeah.
decision she missed it.
Yeah, and this is what we typically see, especially in the cerebral palsy classes, that the pressure can really influence the execution of a shot. That's why it's a very difficult sport to play on a high level. Um, but for the spectators, it's great.
And
We're
and
gonna get a tie break.
for us too.
Yes, yes.
One more time. And what I was saying that these last balls was the warm up to the tiebreak. So
Yeah, yeah.
the measures are now taken, and we hope to see here a great tiebreak.
Yeah.
And this is the second international final that Hannah goes to the tiebreak in the final. So we hope that
Against who was the previous final?
was from the girl from Azerbaijan. I don't remember the name.
Okay,
sorry,
yeah.
because
Yeah, I know her. I know her.
that
Yeah.
is the Azerbaijan girl. And after one stressful situation because the referee gives the victory in the last end to Anna, and then in the measure, Anna have to play the ball again because she said don't use the last ball.
Yeah.
And
I remember.
Anna I have to come back to the
I
game
remember
again.
seeing
So,
that on the live stream. Yes.
but we will see now if that game prepares Anna
Yeah.
to this moment.
Yeah, and I'm very curious how Claire is going to deal with this. She had two disappointments in the third and fourth end where I think she may feel that she wasted the opportunity to win the game. So
Yeah.
let's see if she can bounce back from that and secure the victory in the end or not.
Okay, here we have the information that unusual thing that the tournament cost Claire win and ask Anna to start the game.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it
that-
sometimes can
yeah.
be a good option to have the last ball if you have the turn of plays alternative.
Yeah, and we see a lot of
or
times
putting
that,
pressure in
that people choose to
to
start
with.
because a first good ball can be very helpful in a tie break.
But otherwise,
if
if
you-
you
If you put that on your opponent, is also you put pressure there, and
can give your opportunity.
if your
better.
opponent slightly misses, then it helps you to make an easier ball.
But it's a good ball.
Yeah.
That's a good ball.
It's a good ball because of the lines. I think it doesn't really block Claire, but it's also not easy.
Yes, and a little more pace or something can.
Let's see which balls she plays.
Yeah,
Puts the ball
seeing
to
like
place.
this, yeah. Claire have
Yeah.
clear space to the
Yeah.
check.
But again, you need to pass really close to the red one. If it's a bit too much to the side.
Perfect ball, perfect.
Fantastic ball. Fantastic
Perfect.
ball.
Yeah. And this is what that Claire wants. Put pressure in the opponent.
Yeah, this is really a good shot
And even if
difficult
Anna puts the
situation.
ball close to the jack, can be a help for Claire. And the option was very interesting in
Yeah, and
tactics terms. And we'll see now.
oh,
She's trying to
through
long.
the air. Yeah, the red one is blocking her line, and I'm not really a fan of that option. I think it's usually better to first
Yeah, try to
get rid
open-
of the red one and then open the blue, because balls through the air this early in the game, when they miss,
And these missing balls.
they're
for
useless.
nothing, yeah.
And even if you hit it, you still have that red one in front of you. So
She will try again.
well, the execution is great, and she hit it, but just in a way that it didn't really move. That's unfortunate.
We thought that this option could not be the best in this moment. But she
She
will
keeps
now.
trying.
She will try. No.
That's actually a really nice shot. I don't think that's what she intended, but
no, for sure not.
it may even have gotten closer.
This is one of
to
the
the check.
luckiest,
Yes.
the luckiest throws that we saw during the whole competition.
Yes.
Trying to do one thing and having some luck during this game.
Yeah, it gives her a little chance to get back into the end.
1-1, maybe. And we'll see. Oh. 1-1.
Yeah, so now Anna will really try to defend
Yeah,
this
the line.
1-1 position. So at least
Try to put
that's
them
what I
on
would
the
do.
line.
Try to put stuff in front of Claire. so that it's difficult for her to get rid of the red one or push the blue one.
And you have the opportunity there because the red can be a reference, and putting the ball side of the first red can be good for good placement. Yes, it's that.
Yeah. Pretty good, I think.
There are here one
Now-
question because the ball comes to the right
Yeah.
and can.
Yeah, I think it's just enough to take her view from the blue. And there's also a risk in pushing because she also sees a little bit of the jack. And if she touches that, it will put red scoring. She may go through the air also on the red. She has 5 balls left. And some possibilities to try things. Yeah, that's wonderful.
And she deserves it. Well
Yeah,
done.
this is a really fantastic play.
Yeah. Now it's the time from the low ball,
Yes.
isn't it? So
Yeah,
this
now
is the
she-
real time.
She doesn't have any other options unless she plays a so brilliant ball as the one before.
We
but
don't think so.
I don't think you can count on that. And now the lob. See if the jack can move. She has a red one in the bag, so she could score. But even then, I think Claire has too many balls and too many space.
Yeah.
But we already thought this game was decided a few times earlier. So
Yeah.
let's not get ahead of it.
No, I'm thinking and seeing Anna. I think that the 3 balls that she tried to lob, I don't know what.
She actually makes it. Very well played.
But now everything is open to Claire, but we
Even
don't
though,
know.
no, obviously with 4 balls left and no balls for Anna and an open space.
Don't chance here to.
Uh,
Not no chance,
I-
but I could not believe that can be a chance.
no, but at least
What again?
she played with everything that she had and
Yes.
ends up with a great shot.
Yes.
As difficult as it is.
And show that she's able to do that. So
Yeah.
could not be difficult here.
Yeah, that's the one. Right? Yeah. Great game from
the-
both players. And, I think
And she
we
asked
have a
for the
deserved.
measure to
Yes,
have,
yes. And I think Claire deserved to win, but Anna definitely showed that she has the potential to be on this level more often.
Yes, and I have to agree with you. I know Anna very well, but in the end of the game, I think that Claire was better than Anna and deserved the win. However, it's a great result to Anna. She shows that she is in work in progress, and we hope to see Anna in a few competitions if she get that opportunity. And we are making now the final comments. Joop, the final thoughts about game.
Yeah, a great game, and I think we've said it all. And on the other court, Sangampa from Thailand beat Abilio Valent, so another gold for Thailand. 2 silvers here for Portugal and a gold for Great Britain. I think also Portugal is going to be very happy with this result. Maybe not at the moment, but I think
Yes,
overall it's a great performance.
in the beginning of the championship, if they say that Anna will win or Portugal will win the silver medal, will be a great result. So she will achieve some points to the world ranking and getting some chances to get one slot to the world championship. So we will see what will be the decisions in the future. But
yeah, I think with what she's shown here, Portugal would be crazy to not take her to the world championships. So let's see.
okay, thanks a lot. Thanks for your comments, Stephen Owens, Corwin Harris, Daniel Elliott, Stephen Owens again. Thanks you for being here, Rashad Saraj too. And we come soon with a BC3 final. Thanks for watching, and we come back soon.
Okay.